It's time to drop the hammer. Emerson Axel going to try to lead him down into the corner. He's got company coming out of Kyle Cummins down the inside 3-yard car. We got Moores. We got trouble. One around, one over. It's two-car tango down at turn number 1 and 2, and a red flag comes out as we have capsized the unit. Watch them now. Shout out to Allen, I no doubt. Tuned in. Still charged down the corner. Better start for Axel that time. Is going to be able to hold both those cars at bay back behind. To 5S of Chase Stocking down low. 3 wide for your race lead out turn number 2 and into turn number 3. Deep into the corner. Boy, that was a charge for the 15 car. CJ Leary looking for the race lead. He's got it on lap number 1. Stocking follows into tire tracks down the inside. Axel looks for the high side. Tries to hustle up the 47 BC. A little hip-hop there for him. He'll fall back into the clutches of not one but 2 cars as Mitchell Moles puts pressure on the number 3 spot. 19 AZ shot off the bottom up the middle of the racetrack. Still 3 wide coming out turn number 4 and down the front straightaway. Moles trying to power out around Axum. Picks him off, slides up to the high side. Axum down low. He's got company coming out. Justin Grant, the number 4 car as well. The Zill 2 team on the 19 AZ. Back into the number 3 spot for the 47 BC. Moles drives down off the banking. Jake Swanson enters the fray in the 21 AZ car. 4-car cluster back behind first and second on the field. That's a battle for 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. Out of turn number 2 and into turn number 3. Top to bottom. Slide jobs galore back in the field. Up front, though, here comes Grant working on Moles. Mitchell able to slip by the outside, hang on to the number 3 spot for now. Justin Grant down low has got a good dig for the number 4 in the top motorsports ride. Moves into 3rd on the field. Moles crosses him over on the back chute. Deep into turn number 3. Sweeps across the nose and right back to the inside goes Justin Grant. He'll go back into 3rd. Moles unrelenting on his attack. Grant lets him go through. Hello, baited him into that one. Onto the front straightaway. Bacon's off the pace. 69 car slows out of turn number 4. Oh, my. And the pace is about to pick up. Look at he split down the corner quickly. Justin Grant looking for second on the field. Throws a slider out across. See if he can hang on to it. Chase Stockton able to get back down low into 5S car, though. KO Motorsports ride back into P2 and closing the long drive out across the racetrack for Stockton, but Grant's going to keep him company. Rock and rolls his way back around the 5S car. Stocking quickly back on the attack down off the gravity. Meanwhile, side by side back behind Mitchell Moles. And a bit of a tussle, Jake Swanson. Grant will keep the pressure on as they run down lap traffic. 3 wide just ahead. Brady Bacon, oddly enough, is trying to fight his way out of not last. Zeddy Tafoya Jr. down low. That's a 3-car battle just ahead of your battle for the race lead. Grant's got him. Little slick move down into the corner. CJ Leary back into the number 1 spot. Grant's got the high line. Well, that's a bold move. Right through traffic. Split the eye of the needle for the 15X car. And CJ Leary grabs a little cushion of comfort as Grant barely gets across. Clipped the whiskers back here at the tail of the field on Scotty Weir. And unfortunately, you just scrubbed too much speed sliding up across the racetrack. As we got one into the wall just ahead of your race leader. Out, he catches Grant. Grant's over. Oh, my goodness. Zach Pretorius got high, jumped the cushion, clipped the wall. What he did, he ricocheted off into Justin Grant. And Grant goes for a tumble, already up out of his car, looking for damage on the right-hand side for Justin Grant. Let's go back and watch the replay up on the screen. And, oh, man. Unfortunately, look at that, Jeff Ensign got underneath. They went cage to cage as Grant flipped down across the racetrack. And he's going to do it right about there. Punch the throttle on it. Looked like Jake Swanson may have spun the tires when he got to the giddy-up. He'll look down to the inside. Still 3 wide back in the field. Robert Ballou, I had my eye on him. Mitchell Molzo's got the best drive coming off the bottom. Rockets his way into the number 4 spot for the 19 AZ. Heads off into the corner. Lays it easy into the cushion. And charges out of turn number 2. He's won here in a sprint car before. He's won here in Silver Crown before. And now CJ Leary looks to pick up a 10,000 to win event here tonight on night number 2 of Let's Race 2 at Eldora Speedway. And that, my friends, goes into the books as a done deal. As up and out of the car he comes. Race fans, make some noise for CJ Leary. We'll send it down with Christie.
Well, it has certainly been a minute since CJ Leary has visited Victory Lane at Eldora, but so sweet nonetheless to get it done now. For this second night of Let's Race 2 at Eldora Speedway, able to hold on for 30 laps, had a lot of company there out of Justin Grant for quite some time. It was a tumultuous ride to Victory Lane here at Eldora Speedway tonight, but without the 4 cars starting behind you after that red flag, did you change your approach?
I knew Justin was going to be the guy to beat. I chased him here at 4-Crown last year, and then he was excellent last night. So we went back to the drawing board after last night. I think we figured out what the problem was. So it's really a relief for me, to get this thing in Victory Lane. It's been a while since I visited Victory Lane here at the famed Eldora Speedway, but the lap car there, I got into him, and I knew Justin was hot on my trail, so I didn't know if he hit him because I know Spreads yelled yellow on the radio, and then it would immediately red. So I didn't know exactly what had happened, and then I saw the replay on the big screen, and with half the race over, it just felt like if I hit my marks and ran a good race, that it was going to be tough to beat us.
Some really brilliant moves there in lap traffic, even with the 4 car in tow. How aggressive did you have to be to make those passes stick?
Very aggressive. This is Eldora, and you got to time. It's all momentum. You got to time your moves just right. And running the ring car here a couple years ago with Alex taught me a lot on just corner speed and not to scrub too much speed whenever possible. And working with Levi Jones and Scotty Weir a long time ago taught me always to be running down the hill here at the bank. So hats off to these guys. I can't thank Brock and Doug and Carson and my dad, Zach. Last night it was just a 2-man crew, and just all of our great sponsors, Gray Auto, Highsmith Guns, Tanemic, Valvoline, FK Rod Ends, Use Your Tires, Valco Wheels, and just everybody that keeps us running up and down the road.
I imagine it feels really good to be back in Victory Lane at Eldora Speedway, but how much sweeter is it to pick up the first Bubby Jones Master of Going Faster, presented by Spire Sports and Entertainment of the year, picking up those points toward that mini-series?
Yeah, very special, I didn't know, the whole story of Bubby Jones, and then, I worked with Davy Jones for 2 or 3 years, and, learned a lot about his dad, and it's really cool. Last year I was really excited for these races to come up, and we didn't get to win any of them last year, but super appreciative to win this one, and, can't thank One Way Technologies for the heck of an engine. This place is a motor eater, and Dyno Dan for getting us dynoed up for the weekend, and just can't wait to get the next one.
CJ Leary picks up his second win with the AMSOIL USAC National Sprint Cars on the 2023 season here at Let's Race 2, night number 2 at Eldora.